Good morning students. Today we are going to learn about the topic is phylum Annelida. Okay. So already you are study phylum Porifera, phylum Coelenterata, phylum Platyhelminthes and phylum Aschelminthes. Yes. Now you can see the remaining phylum. We are going to study phylum Annelida. Okay. It is otherwise called segmented worms. Segmented worms. It is the organ system of organization. It is the organ system of organization. Okay. It is segmented. It is segmented. So these organisms used to have all the organs. Okay. These organisms used to all the organs. Okay. Next one. It is a bilateral triploplastic. Bilateral triploplastic. Okay. Then it is eucoelemite. It is eucoelemite. Eucoelemite means it is true coelemite animal. It is a true coelemite animal. Okay. It is a first true coelemite animal. Okay. Next. The body is divided into segment. It is called metamere. It is called metamere. The body is divided into segment. It is called metamere. Okay. Next one. It is having ring-like structure. Ring-like structure. It is called annuli. It is called annuli. Once again. It is having ring-like structure. It is called annuli. Okay. Next here, the whole body is covered with cuticles. The whole body is covered with cuticles. Okay. It is either the homoproducts. Here, the sexes are separate or united. Okay. Here both male and female sex organs are there. What is the example of phylum Annelida? Example, Nereid, earthworm and leech. Okay. Here the earthworm is the homoproduct. Understand? Next we are going to study phylum Arthropoda. Okay. Artho means what? Leg. So phylum Arthropoda, it is otherwise called joint legs. Animals with joint legs. Okay. It is an organ grade of organization. It is an organ grade of organization. Okay. Then this is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. This is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. Okay. They are bilateral symmetrical. Bilateral symmetrical. And here the body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Okay. Here each segments have paired legs. Okay. Each segment have paired legs. And whole body is covered with chitin. The whole body is covered with chitin. Okay. And whole body is covered with hemolymph. Okay. Hemolymph. Hemo means what? Blood. Okay. Next. It is open type of circulatory system. It does not have any blood vessels. It does not have any blood vessels. Do you understand clearly? Here, the respiration by means of body surface hills. Do you understand? Next one. Here, excretion, it is occurs by Malpighian tubules or green gland. Malpighian tubules or green gland. Okay. Here the sexes are separate. Here the sexes are separate. And what are the examples? Scorpions, prawn, crab, cockroach, millipedes and centipedes and spider. Okay. What are the examples? Scorpions, prawn, crab, cockroach, millipedes, centipedes and spider. Okay. Now you see the remaining phylum, phylum Mollusca. Okay. Here the whole body is soft parts are there. So it is otherwise called soft bodied animal. Soft bodied animal. Okay. So it is organ system of organization. It is an organ system of organization. So here we can see fresh water and marine and land. Okay, we can see marine, freshwater and land. So it is divided head, muscular food and visceral mass. Okay. Here the whole body is covered with hard cells. Okay, it is called calcareous cell. Calcareous cell. Okay, it's having thin muscles. Thin muscles or thin skin. It is called mantle. Okay, it is called mantle. And calcareous, what is the meaning of calcareous? It means it is a calcium content. Okay, it is a calcium content of shell. Okay, next, it's have special type of gills. These are called nidia. These are called nidia. Special type of gills. These are called nidia. Okay, next you can see the reproduction. Here the sexes are separate. Okay, what are the example of phylum Mollusca? Example, garden, snail and octopus. Do you understand? Next we are going to study phylum Echinodermata. Okay, echino means what? Spine and dermata means skin. So it is otherwise called spiny skinned animal. Spiny skinned animal. Okay. It is a marine organism. It is a marine organism and they are triploplastic or true coelomate. They are triploplastic or true coelomate. Okay. Here adult stage is radial and young stage is bilateral. Okay. The adult stage is radial and young stage is bilateral. Bilateral means, what's the meaning of bilateral? If you cut it, it gives two equal halves. Okay. Next, it is used to move by using with 2 feet. Okay, moving with 2 feet. Here, sexes are separate. Okay, it's having water vascular system. Okay, the whole body is covered with calcareous and acicles. Okay, what's the meaning of acicles? It is having hard structure. It's having the hard structure. And what are the example of Echinodermata? Starfish and Eocene. Starfish and Eocene. Okay. This is the last phylum in invertebrate. Phylum Hemichordata. Okay, and it also have organ system and it is a marine organism. Okay, it is a marine organism and it is a chordata or non-chordata. Next, it is soft vermiform and unsegmented body. Okay, they are bilateral symmetrical. They are bilateral symmetrical and it is a tubular form and it is ciliary feeders. Okay, here the gill slits are present and notochord is absent. Once again, here gill slits are present and notochord is absent. Okay, the reproduction is separate. What is the example? Balanoglossis. Do you understand clearly? Now we are going to discuss about chordata. Okay, so it is a long rod-like structure. It is a long rod-like structure. Okay, it supports the back of all animals. It supports the back of all animals. Okay, it is separate gut and nervous tissues. It is fully made up of nerves. It is fully made up of nerves. Okay. What is gut? The gut starts from mouth, stomach, large intestine and small intestine, then anus. Okay. So this all the connection is called gut. Notochord is consist of chordata and it is a triploplastic. Okay. Triploplastic and it is eucoelomate. It is otherwise called coelomates. Next we are listen carefully. The phylum Chordata. It is divided into two types. First one Prochordata and second one Vertebrata. Okay. So what is Prochordata? It is the forerunner of vertebrates. Okay. What's the meaning? It means it is occupying the first position before this vertebrata. It is occupying the first position before this vertebrata. Okay. This prochordata is again classified two types. Okay, based on the nature of notochord. Here, first one is urochordata and cephalochordata. Okay, it is divided two types. First one is urochordata and cephalochordata. Phylum is divided subphylum. Okay, so first we are going to study urochordata. Okay, here the notochord is present in the tail region. The notochord is present in the tail region, and whole body is covered with tunic. Okay, whole body is covered with tunic or test. Then it is a free living larva. It's moving any side, so it is living with free manner. Okay, what is the example? Ascidian. What is the example? Ascidian. We are going to study another subphylum, cephalochordata. Okay, here listen. What is the example? Amphioxus. This is the example of cephalochordata, and it is looking like a fish-like structure. Okay, it is a marine chordate. It is a marine chordate, and it also having dorsal fins. Okay, it is unpaired. It is unpaired. Here the notochord is present throughout the length of the body. Okay, starting from head to tail, it is present. The notochord is present head to tail. We are going to study very important topic, vertebrata. If notochord is present, it is called chordata. If backbone is present, it is called vertebrata. Okay, if notochord is present, it is called chordata. This is the earlier stage. Next, if backbone is present, it is called vertebrata. This is the adult stage. Okay, so the vertebrata is classified into 6 classes. 6 classes. So the first one, class Cyclostomata. Cyclostomata. What is the example? Hagfish. Okay. Second one, second class, Physis. Okay. What is the example? Sharks, scarabs, carps, mullets. And next one, class Amphibia. Okay. What is the example? Frog and toad. Next one, class Reptilia. Reptilia. Example, calyx, lizard, snake, tortoise, turtle. Next one is class Aves. What is the example? Parrot, crow, eagle, pigeon and ostrich. Do you understand clearly? Next, we are going to study Cyclostomata. Okay, it is a jawless organism. It is a jawless organism. It is a elongated structure and it is a eel-like structure. Here, mouth is a circular portion. Mouth is a circular portion. It is a ectoparasite. It is a ectoparasite. Its body is very slim. Okay. What is the example? Hagfish. We are going to study pieces. Okay. So all of you know that type of fishes. It can changing the body temperature. It can changing the body temperature. It is a first jaw organism. It is a first jaw organism. It is a streamline body. Okay, it is a streamline body. Here the body is fully covered with scales. Okay, here how many divisions are there? 3 divisions are there. What are? Head, trunk, tail. Okay. The respiration through gills. Okay. Next, we are going to study the heart structure. 2 chambers are there. Here, only 1 auricles and only 1 ventricles. Okay. It's having 2 chambered heart. Okay. Now we are going to study the 2 types of fishes. First one is cartilaginous fishes and bony fishes. Okay. Here, what is the meaning of cartilaginous? Here, it means it is fully made up of soft bones. Okay, it is fully made up of soft bones. What is the example? Sharks, cats. Next one, bony fishes. What is the example? Carps and mullets. Okay, so it is fully made up of bones. Here it is fully made up of soft bones. Okay, do you understand clearly? We are going to study Amphibia. Okay, it is a first four-legged organism. It is a first four-legged organism. So it is called tetrapod. Tetrapod. Okay, here it is living with land and water. Land and water. So it is called dual adaptation. Dual adaptation. Okay, it is divided heart and trunk. Whole body is covered with moist and mucous glands. Okay, so the respiration is through gills, lungs and skin. Here the heart is made up of 3 chambers, 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. What is the example? Frog and toad. Frog and toad. Thank you. Today class is over.